My child, before your feet touch the floor this morning, before the day pulls you into its rhythm, come sit with me for just a moment. I know what this morning feels like in your body, not a peaceful waking, a body that already aches before you have even fully opened your eyes, a stiffness in your joints that greets you before the coffee does, a pain that has been with you so long now that some mornings you forget what it felt like to wake up without it. I know you have prayed about this more than once, more than 100 times maybe, and I know some mornings it feels like nothing has changed, like the same body, the same ache, the same limitation is simply waiting for you again, exactly where you left it the night before. You did not open this video by accident this morning. Out of everything you could be doing right now, you are here with me because some part of you still believes, even after all this time, that healing is not finished being possible for you. So stay here with me a while. Let this be the first voice you hear today before the pain gets its turn to speak first. If these words are already touching something true in you, type Amen right now, wherever you are. Let your fingers move before the day pulls your attention away. I want you to feel in your own hands that you have already answered me back this morning. And while you are already holding your phone, tap that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Not for me, for you. Because your body will have hard mornings again, and I want to be the voice already waiting for you the next time one arrives. Now let us talk, just the two of us. I see you, my child. I see you waking up already in pain before the day has even asked anything of you yet. I see the stiffness in your joints that has to be worked out slowly before your first steps feel steady. I see the diagnosis that has not gone away in years, the one you have learned to live around instead of the one that ever fully resolved. I see the chronic condition you manage every single day, medication and routine and careful choices, but never a condition that gets to call itself cured. I see how many times you have prayed for this specific healing and how the same pain still greets you the next morning regardless. I see you comparing your body today to the body you had 20 years ago and grieving the distance between the two. I see the fatigue that sleep does not fix, the tiredness that is still there no matter how many hours you rested. I see the medication that helps one thing and quietly causes another, a trade you did not fully choose but have to live inside anyway. I see the old injury that predicts the weather better than any forecast, aching before the storm even arrives. I see the strength you have lost in your hands, the jars you can no longer open, the grip that used to be so easy. I see the balance that is not what it once was, and the quiet fear of falling that now walks with you into every room. I see your vision blurring at the edges, needing more light now just to read what used to be simple. I see the hearing that makes conversations exhausting, straining to catch words that used to arrive clearly. I see you needing help now with things you once did entirely alone, and how strange that adjustment still feels. I see the cane or the walker or the brace and the complicated mix of gratitude and grief it brings every time you reach for it. I see the dread that has crept into ordinary doctor visits, appointments that used to be routine, now carrying more weight than they once did. I see you waiting for test results, the specific kind of waiting that makes ordinary days feel suspended. I see the surgery that helped, but did not fully fix what you hoped it would. I see the chronic pain that flares without warning on days you had other plans for. I see the moments you feel almost betrayed by your own body, as if it were no longer fully on your side. I see how much more rest your body now requires simply to accomplish less than it once did. I see you missing the physical activities you used to love, the dancing, the hiking, the gardening, the physical joys quietly narrowed by what your body can now do. I see the changes in your weight, your appetite, and the complicated feelings that come with a body behaving differently than it used to. I see the digestive struggles that limit what you can eat and enjoy without consequence. I see your skin bruising more easily now, marking you in ways that used to take much more to leave a trace. I see the fragility you feel in your own body, a new carefulness around movements that used to be thoughtless. I see you planning outings around bathroom access now, a logistic that never used to require thought. I see the medication schedule that has come to shape your whole day. Pills and timing and careful tracking. I see the insurance calls, the appeals, the cost battles fought just to get the treatment or the medication you need. I see the quiet doubt that creeps in, wondering why I have not healed this yet, after everything you have brought to me in prayer. I see you watching others recover, testify, celebrate healing, while your own body continues waiting. I see the guilt you feel for even complaining about the pain, as though your suffering should stay quiet and unspoken. I see the discomfort of needing physical help now, and the complicated grief of becoming someone who receives care instead of only giving it. I see the grief for the body you used to have, the one that did not require this much negotiation just to get through a day. I see the fear of a specific diagnosis worsening, a possibility that sits quietly in the back of your mind. I see the exhaustion of chronic illness that others cannot see, the polite disbelief in, "But you don't look sick." I see your days ruled by pain levels, planned and unplanned according to how your body feels that morning. I see the specific ache that greets you first thing before your feet have even left the bed. I see the nights interrupted by pain, sleep broken not by worry, but by your own body's protest. I see your mind still sharp, still capable, still fully you, even while your body seems to be falling behind it. I see how much you miss physical touch and closeness, limited now by what your body can comfortably receive. I see the one chair, the one position that eases the pain just slightly, and how much of your day quietly orbits around finding it. I see a worsening symptom you have not told anyone about yet, quietly hoping it will resolve on its own. I see you comparing yourself to peers who seem to be aging more easily, and the complicated feelings that comparison stirs. I see the specific exercise or activity you can no longer do the way you once did. I see the modifications now required for ordinary tasks, jar openers, grab bars, adjustments that mark a body in transition. I see the fear of losing more independence as your body continues to change. I see the frustration of good days and bad days arriving unpredictably, with no clear pattern to plan around. I see doctors who sometimes dismiss your symptoms as simply getting older, leaving you feeling unheard in the very place you sought help. I see the cost in money and hope of supplements and treatments tried in search of relief. I see you praying very specific prayers over very specific parts of your body again and again. I see the particular despair of chronic pain with no clear end date in sight. I see physical therapy that exhausts you even while it helps you. I see the scar left behind by a surgery or a treatment, a mark your body now carries permanently. I see how unfamiliar your own body sometimes feels to you now, like territory you no longer fully recognize. I see how much you miss simply feeling strong and capable in your own skin. I see the specific activity that now causes pain you never used to expect from it. I see you waking at 3 in the morning because of pain, not because of worry. I see the weight of managing more than one chronic condition at the very same time. I see the fear about mobility declining even further than it already has. I see the specific ability you have lost, driving at night, climbing stairs without pausing, tasks that used to require no thought at all. I see the quiet feeling that your body has become a kind of countdown clock you did not ask to start watching. I see the embarrassment that sometimes comes with needing visible assistance in public. I see you grieving your physical youth and vitality, even while grateful for the years you have had. I see the specific ritual of morning pills lined up and counted, a routine that marks how much has changed. I see the doubt that creeps in when your prayers for physical healing seem to go unanswered despite your faith. I see you comparing your situation to the healing stories in Scripture and wondering quietly why yours looks different. I see the fear that I have forgotten you in the middle of your suffering. I see the particular sensation of a body part that no longer works the way it is supposed to. I see the fear of becoming fully dependent on others for your physical needs. I see the specific ache that follows physical therapy or exercise, a soreness that takes longer to fade than it used to. I see how much you miss hobbies that require fine motor skill, knitting, gardening, detailed work your hands once did easily. I see the weight of hospital bills stacking up alongside the physical toll itself. I see how chronic illness has changed your identity, how others see you now, how you sometimes see yourself. I see the symptom you are almost too afraid to mention to your doctor, worried about what it might mean. I see the frustration of being dismissed because you don't look sick, carrying an invisible illness in a visible world. I see the particular grief of a body part removed or changed by surgery and the adjustment that follows. I see how much you miss being the strong one others once physically relied on. I see the exhaustion that follows even a good day out, a price your body quietly charges afterward. I see the doubt that I still hear physical healing prayers today the same way I did in the stories you grew up reading. I see the particular loneliness of chronic illness, watching everyone else's life keep moving while yours remains tethered to your body's limits. I see the fear that a single fall could become the beginning of a much harder chapter. I see the specific accommodation you have recently needed to add, each one a small marker of change. I see you missing physical adventure and travel, limited now by what your body can safely handle. I see the particular grief of retirement dreams narrowed by health in ways you never fully planned for. I see you comparing your slow, ongoing prayers for healing to someone else's instant testimony and wondering what that difference means about you. I see the specific numbness or tingling that quietly worries you more than you have said out loud. I see your body becoming a source of anxiety rather than a place that simply feels like home. I see the particular weight of carrying an illness that is invisible to everyone around you. I see how much you miss simply standing without pain, an ordinary thing you used to take completely for granted. I see the quiet embarrassment of needing an elevator, a front row seat, an accommodation that marks you as different now. I see the fear that this is simply how your body will be from now on, permanently. I see the specific ache that flares on days that matter most to you. A birthday, a gathering, a milestone. I see the doubt that surfaces in the quiet moments after yet another unanswered prayer for healing. I see the grief of not being able to hold a grandchild the way your arms and back once easily allowed. I see how much you miss the specific feeling of waking up without pain waiting for you. I see the exhaustion of explaining your condition again to a new doctor who does not yet know your history. I see the fear of medication interactions, of a system growing more complicated every single year. I see the hope you are almost afraid to have again after disappointment has visited so many times before. I see how much you miss simply feeling normal inside your own body. I see the particular ache of a condition that still does not even have a clear name or diagnosis. I see the doubt that healing is even still possible for someone your age. I see the grief of no longer fully trusting the signals your own body sends you. I see how much you miss the ability to surprise yourself with what your body could still do. I see all of it, my child. Every ache, every diagnosis, every quiet doubt whispered in the dark. None of it has ever been invisible to me, and none of it has ever been outside my reach. Here is what I want you to understand this morning, with everything in me. I am still the God who heals. Exodus 15:26 calls me the Lord who heals you. That name has not expired. It is not a title I only used in Scripture and then set aside. It is who I am this morning, in your body, exactly as much as it ever was. Psalm 103, verse 2 through 3 says, "Bless the Lord, and forget not all his benefits, who forgives all your iniquity, who heals all your diseases." Every disease, not only the ones that resolve quickly, not only the visible ones, all of them, including the one you are carrying right now. To waking up already in pain, hear me. I am present in that very first sensation of the day, and I am not waiting for the pain to leave before I show up. I am already there, in it, with you. To the stiffness in your joints, hear me. Isaiah 40:31 promises that those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. I am renewing your strength even in a body that moves slower than it used to. To the diagnosis that has not resolved in years, hear me. Long does not mean forgotten. I am present in year 1 of this condition exactly as fully as I am present in this one, however many years in. To the condition you manage but that never fully resolves, hear me. Management is not defeat. It is faithfulness day after day, and I see every ounce of strength that faithfulness requires. To the repeated prayers for this specific healing, hear me. Luke 18 tells of a persistent widow whose repeated requests were finally honored, not dismissed for being repeated. Keep asking. I am not tired of hearing you ask again. To comparing your body now to the one you had decades ago, hear me. I love this body, the one you have today, exactly as it is, not only the version you remember from years past. To the fatigue sleep does not fix, hear me. Isaiah 40:29 says, I give strength to the weary and increase the power of the weak. I am able to restore energy in ways rest alone cannot always reach. To medication that helps one thing and causes another, hear me. I am present in the complicated math of managing your treatment, and I am able to give wisdom to you and to those caring for you as you navigate it. To the old injury that predicts the weather, hear me. I remember the original injury too, and I am able to bring relief to what still lingers from it in my time. To the strength lost in your hands, hear me. Whatever strength has diminished, I am able to provide help through other means, other hands, other tools, so that the loss of one strength does not have to mean the loss of your independence entirely. To the fear of falling, hear me. Psalm 121 promises, He who watches over you will not let your foot slip. I am steadying you even in a body less steady than it once was. To blurring vision, hear me. I see with perfect clarity everything you can no longer see as easily, and I am present in every adjustment your eyes now require. To exhausting hearing loss, hear me. I am able to give patience to you and to those speaking with you, so that conversation does not have to feel like a constant strain. To needing help with things you once did alone, hear me. Receiving help is not failure, it is simply a different season, and I am present in it exactly as fully as I was in the season of full independence. To the cane, the walker, the brace, hear me. Whatever tool your body now needs, I do not see it as a mark of defeat. I see it as wisdom, keeping you safe and mobile. To dreading doctor visits, hear me. I am present in every waiting room, every exam room, every conversation with every doctor you see. To waiting for test results, hear me. I already know the results before they arrive, and I am present in you through every hour of the waiting. To surgery that did not fully resolve things, hear me. I am not finished working in your body simply because one intervention did not complete the healing. I continue working in ways seen and unseen. To chronic pain flaring without warning, hear me. I am present in the flare exactly as fully as I am present in the relief that follows it. To feeling betrayed by your own body, hear me. Your body is not your enemy. It is tired and worn in places, but it remains a body I formed and still love completely. To needing more rest to do less, hear me. Rest is not laziness, It is wisdom for the body you actually have, not the one you wish you still had. To missing physical activities you loved, hear me. Ecclesiastes 3 reminds us there is a time for every activity under heaven. Some seasons narrow what the body can do, but I am able to bring new sources of joy even inside those narrower seasons. To changes in weight and appetite, hear me. I am not distant from these changes. I am present in your body's adjustments, working good in ways you may not yet be able to see. To digestive struggles limiting your food, hear me. I understand the loss of a simple pleasure like eating without consequence, and I am present in your body's specific needs. To skin that bruises more easily, hear me. I see every mark on your body, and none of them change how completely I love you. To feeling fragile in your movements, hear me. Caution is wisdom, not weakness. I am steadying you in every careful step you now take. To planning outings around bathroom access, hear me. I am present in the planning too, not embarrassed by the practical realities your body now requires. To a medication schedule shaping your day, hear me. I am present in the discipline that schedule requires, and I am able to help you carry it without resentment. To insurance battles and treatment costs, hear me. Philippians 4:19 promises, "My God will meet all your needs according to the riches of His glory." I have not stopped providing for you simply because the costs have grown more complicated. To doubting why I have not healed this yet, hear me. Delay is not denial. I am still working, even in a healing that has not yet arrived the way you hoped. To watching others recover while you continue waiting, hear me. Your timeline is not measured against anyone else's. I am present in your specific process, at your specific pace. To guilt over complaining about pain, hear me. Even the Psalms are full of honest complaint brought directly to me. You are not required to suffer silently to be considered faithful. To needing physical help now, hear me. Receiving care does not diminish your worth. You gave care generously for years. Now it is allowed to flow back toward you. To grieving the body you used to have, hear me. I hold every version of you there has ever been, and I am fully present in the one you have today. To fear of a worsening diagnosis, hear me. Whatever the future holds, I am already present in it, and I am not overwhelmed by anything your body might reveal. To exhaustion from an invisible illness, hear me. I see what others cannot see. Your suffering is not required to be visible to be real to me. To days ruled by pain levels, hear me. I am present on the hardest days and the easier ones alike, without favoring one over the other. To the ache that greets you first thing each morning, hear me. I am present in that very first sensation before you have even had a chance to brace for it. To nights interrupted by pain, hear me. Psalm 4:8 promises, I will lie down and sleep in peace, for you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. I am present in your 3 a.m. hours exactly as fully as I am present in daylight. To your mind staying sharp while your body struggles, hear me. I see the whole of you, mind and body together, and I am not confused by the gap between what each one can currently do. To missing physical closeness, hear me. I am able to provide comfort through means beyond only physical touch, filling gaps your body currently cannot reach. To orbiting your day around the one position that eases pain, hear me. I am present in that search for relief, however small the relief turns out to be. To a worsening symptom you have not mentioned to anyone, hear me. Bring it to me first, and let me give you courage to bring it to the people who need to know it too. To comparing yourself to peers who seem to age more easily, hear me. Every body carries its own story. I am not comparing you to anyone else, and I do not want you to either. To losing an activity you once did easily, hear me. I am able to bring new capability and new joy into your life, even when an old one has had to be set down. To modifications now required for ordinary tasks, hear me. Wisdom that adapts to a changing body is not defeat. It is exactly the kind of resourcefulness I gave you the mind to use. To fear of losing more independence, hear me. Whatever independence changes, your identity as my beloved child does not change with it. To unpredictable good days and bad days, hear me. I am present in both, and I am not confused or frustrated by the unpredictability the way you sometimes are. To doctors dismissing your symptoms as simply aging, hear me. I take your symptoms seriously, completely, and I am able to give you courage to keep advocating for yourself until you are heard. To the cost of supplements and treatments tried, hear me. I see every resource you have spent trying to find relief, and none of that effort has gone unnoticed by me. To praying specific prayers over specific body parts, hear me. Keep praying them specifically. James 5:14 and 15 instructs the sick to call for prayer, anointing, and the prayer of faith. Specific prayer for specific healing has always been part of how I invite you to bring your body to me. To despair over pain with no clear end date, hear me. I do not require you to see the end before I am present in the middle. I am here now, in the unresolved middle of this, with you. To physical therapy that exhausts even while it helps, hear me. I am present in the effort itself, not only in the results it eventually produces. To the scar left by surgery or treatment, hear me. That scar tells a story of survival, not only of suffering. I see the whole story, and I am not ashamed of any part of it. To your body feeling unfamiliar now, hear me. I still recognize you completely in every version your body has become. To missing feeling strong and capable, hear me. Strength is not only physical. I am building a different, deeper kind of strength in you even now. One this world does not always recognize as strength at all. To pain from an activity that never used to hurt, hear me. I am present in every new limitation, adjusting alongside you as your body continues to change. To waking at 3 in the morning from pain, hear me. I am awake with you in that hour too, exactly as present as I am at any other hour of the day. To managing more than one chronic condition, hear me. I am not overwhelmed by the complexity, even when you feel that you are. To fear of mobility declining further, hear me. Whatever changes come, I am able to provide the help and the grace you will need to meet them, exactly when you need it, not before. To losing a specific ability, driving at night, climbing stairs, hear me. I am able to bring new means of independence even when an old one has had to be set aside. To feeling like your body is a countdown clock, hear me. Psalm 31:15 says, "Your times are in my hands. I hold the number of your days." Not your diagnosis, not your prognosis, not your fear. To embarrassment over visible assistance in public, hear me. There is no shame in receiving the help your body needs. I am not embarrassed by you, not for a single moment. To grieving your physical youth and vitality, hear me. I am not finished bringing meaning and vitality into your life in forms that may look different than they once did. To the ritual of morning pills, hear me. I am present in that daily routine, in the discipline it requires, and in the life it helps you continue living. To doubt about unanswered prayers for healing, hear me. Your faith is not measured by whether the healing has arrived yet. It is measured by where you keep bringing your pain, and you have brought it here to me again this morning. To comparing yourself to biblical healing stories, hear me. Every one of those stories involved someone bringing their need directly to me. You have done exactly that. The timing and the form of what follows belongs to me. But your part, bringing it to me honestly, is already complete. To the fear that I have forgotten you in your suffering, hear me. Isaiah 49:15 and 16 says, "I have engraved you on the palms of my hands." I could no more forget you than forget my own hands. To a body part that no longer works the way it should, hear me. I am present in that malfunction, and I am able to bring relief, restoration, or grace sufficient to carry what remains unchanged. To fear of becoming fully dependent, hear me. Even full dependence does not diminish your worth. You remain fully my child, fully loved, regardless of how much help your body requires. To soreness that lingers after therapy or exercise, hear me. I am present in the discomfort of the effort, and I honor every bit of work your body puts in toward its own healing. To missing fine motor activities, hear me. I am able to bring new forms of creativity and purpose into your hands, even if the old ones have grown harder to perform. To hospital bills stacking alongside physical toll, hear me. I am present in the financial burden too, not separate from the physical one, and I am able to provide for both. To chronic illness changing your identity, hear me. Your true identity was never your health status. It has always been and remains my beloved child. To fear about mentioning a new symptom to your doctor, hear me. I am able to give you the words and the courage to speak plainly about what concerns you and to be heard. To being dismissed for not looking sick, hear me. I see the invisible fully. Your suffering does not require anyone else's belief to be completely real to me. To grief over a body part removed or changed. Hear me. I am present in the adjustment that change requires, and I am able to help you make peace with the body you now carry. To missing being the strong one others relied on, hear me. There is no shame in a season where the strength flows toward you instead of only from you. To exhaustion following a good day out, hear me. I understand the cost your body quietly charges for joy, and I am present in the rest that follows it. To doubt that I still hear physical healing prayers today, hear me. Hebrews 13:8 says, I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. The same power that healed in Scripture has not diminished with the passing of centuries. To the loneliness of chronic illness, hear me. I have not moved on the way life around you sometimes seems to. I remain exactly here, in this specific, ongoing chapter with you. To fear that a fall could begin a harder chapter, hear me. I am present in every step you take, steadying what your own balance cannot always guarantee. To each new accommodation marking change, hear me. Every adjustment is evidence of wisdom, not defeat, and I am present in each one. To missing adventure and travel, hear me. I am able to bring meaning, and even adventure in forms your current body can still fully enjoy. To retirement dreams narrowed by health, hear me. I am not finished writing this chapter of your life, even if it looks different than the one you originally planned. To comparing your process to someone else's instant testimony, hear me. Every healing story is different. Yours is not less valid or less possible simply because it is taking a different shape or a longer time. To numbness or tingling that quietly worries you, hear me. Bring that fear directly to me, and let me walk with you toward whatever answers you still need to find. To your body becoming a source of anxiety, hear me. I am able to restore a sense of safety in your own skin gently over time. To carrying an illness invisible to everyone around you, hear me. I am the one witness who has never needed convincing. I have seen the whole of your suffering from the very first day of it. To missing standing without pain, hear me. I remember what that felt like too, and I have not given up on bringing you real relief. To embarrassment over needing an elevator or a front seat, hear me. Practical wisdom is not something to apologize for. I am present in every accommodation that helps you keep participating fully in life. To the fear that this is simply how your body will be now, hear me. I am the God of change and renewal. I do not promise you that nothing will ever shift, and I do not want you to assume nothing ever will. To pain flaring on days that matter most, hear me. I am present in the disappointment of a hard body on an important day, and I am able to still provide moments of grace within it. To doubt surfacing after another unanswered prayer, hear me. Keep bringing the prayer back. Persistent asking has never once been the opposite of faith. To grief over not holding a grandchild the way you once could, hear me. I am able to provide new ways for you to show love, even within the limits your body now has. To missing waking up pain-free, Hear me. I remember that feeling too, and I have not stopped working toward restoring more of it to you. To exhaustion of explaining your condition to new doctors, hear me. I am present in every one of those repeated conversations, giving you patience and clarity each time. To fear of medication complexity, hear me. I am able to give wisdom to you and to the people managing your care, so the complexity does not have to become a danger. To hope you are afraid to have again, hear me. It is safe to hope here, with me, even if hope has disappointed you elsewhere before. To missing feeling normal in your body, hear me. I am able to bring a new sense of normal, one that includes this body exactly as it is today. To a condition without a clear name yet, hear me. I know exactly what is happening in your body, even before any doctor is able to name it. To doubting healing is still possible at your age, hear me. Psalm 92:14 promises the righteous will still bear fruit in old age. Healing, in whatever form it ultimately takes, is not disqualified by the number of years you have lived. To no longer trusting your body's signals, hear me. I am able to restore a sense of partnership between you and your own body, gently, over time. To missing the ability to surprise yourself physically, hear me. I am not finished surprising you yet, in ways you may not expect from the body you have today. My child, let me keep speaking, because I see even more than what I have already named this morning. I see the chronic headaches or migraines that steal entire days from you without warning. I see the unpredictable flares of an autoimmune condition, good weeks followed by weeks that take everything you have just to get through. I see the exhaustion left behind by cancer treatment, the fatigue, the changes to your hair, your appetite, your sense of your own body. I see the quiet fear that comes with monitoring a heart condition, every unusual flutter making you brace before you even know if it means anything. I see the constant vigilance diabetes requires, the counting, the checking, the discipline that never gets a day off. I see the fatigue tied to kidney or liver struggles, a tiredness that sits in your very bones. I see the chronic cough or breathing difficulty that makes even simple movement feel like more effort than it should. I see the skin condition that makes you self-conscious, visible in ways that invite questions you are tired of answering. I see the loss of taste or smell, a quieter grief that steals pleasure from ordinary meals. I see the tremor that makes your own handwriting hard to recognize as yours anymore. I see the memory lapses that come from medication side effects and the fear of what they might mean. I see the fear that comes with osteoporosis, every fall now carrying the possibility of a break that changes everything. I see the recovery from a knee or hip replacement, harder and slower than you expected it to be. I see the physical dependency on a device now, oxygen, a CPAP machine, a pacemaker, something mechanical now keeping rhythm with your own body. I see the specific fear that rises before a procedure, however routine it is supposed to be. I see you waking up sore in a new place almost every day, your body seeming to invent new aches faster than old ones resolve. I see the vulnerability of a compromised immune system, illness landing harder on you than it used to. I see how much you miss physical intimacy, limited now by what illness allows. I see the particular grief of losing a physical skill tied to who you always were, an athlete, a dancer, a musician. Watching that identity narrow along with your body. I see the grief of a body that used to be admired, that can feel invisible now in rooms that once noticed it. I see the specific pain of a nerve condition, sciatica or neuropathy, burning or shooting in ways hard to even fully describe to someone else. I see the struggle with incontinence, a private difficulty that carries more shame than it should. I see the embarrassment of dietary restrictions in social settings, explaining, again, what you can and cannot eat. I see how much you miss having the stamina to play the way you want to with your grandchildren. I see the particular ache of a body part that used to be so reliable. Knees, a back, hips, now the source of your most constant pain. I see the fear that rises before anesthesia, the vulnerability of being put under and trusting others completely with your body. I see the vulnerability of hospital stays, the gowns, the loss of privacy and dignity that comes with being a patient. I see the struggle to trust a new medical device now living inside or attached to your body. I see the particular grief of a hobby lost to tremor or vision loss, reading, painting, needlework, quietly set aside. I see how much you miss traveling without medical concerns shaping every plan. I see the frustration of conflicting opinions between doctors, leaving you unsure which voice to trust. I see the weight gain that has come from medication or steroids, a change in your body you did not choose. I see the ache of a body that swells unexpectedly, uncomfortable in ways that are hard to explain to anyone who has not felt it. I see how much you miss quick recovery, the way small injuries used to heal so much faster than they do now. I see the vulnerability of a body that catches illness more easily than it used to, a common cold hitting far harder than it once did. I see the struggle of a body that overheats or grows cold too easily now. Temperature regulation no longer something you can take for granted. I see the particular grief of losing a physical freedom, swimming, running, activities that once felt like pure joy. I see the fear of becoming a statistic, reduced to a diagnosis and a percentage instead of a person. I see the exhaustion of researching your own condition just to be able to advocate for yourself in every appointment. I see how much you miss physical spontaneity, everything now requiring planning that used to require none at all. I see the grief of a spouse who cares for you also aging alongside you, both of you navigating harder bodies together. I see the guilt over medical costs affecting your family's finances, a weight you did not want to place on the people you love. I see the fear of a hospital readmission, of a fragile stability that could tip again without warning. I see how much you miss being pain-free for even a single ordinary day. I see the ache of scar tissue restricting your movement in ways that are permanent now. I see the struggle to accept a wheelchair or a mobility scooter, a tool that helps even while it marks a hard transition. I see the grief of a body that used to heal quickly from cuts and bruises, now taking so much longer than it used to. I see how much you miss a full night's sleep uninterrupted by discomfort. I see the brain fog that comes with illness or medication, thoughts harder to hold on to than they used to be. I see the fear tied to a chronic illness's long-term prognosis, wondering what the years ahead will actually look like. I see how much you miss feeling attractive and confident in a body that has changed in ways you did not choose. I see the vulnerability of relying on others to remember your medical needs, appointments, medications, allergies. I see the struggle of a body that no longer regulates temperature the way it once reliably did. I see the grief of retiring earlier than you planned because your health made the decision before you were ready to make it yourself. I see how much you miss the stamina for long church services or long family gatherings. I see the medical anxiety that rises before every new, unfamiliar symptom. I see the fear that this diagnosis will shorten the years you have left. I see how much you miss being the one who never used to get sick. I see the ache of hardware from a joint replacement, a permanent presence inside your own body. I see the struggle to celebrate small improvements without immediately fearing the relapse that might follow. I see all of this too, my child, every ache named and unnamed, every fear about your body's future. None of it has surprised me, and none of it has gone unnoticed. Hear me now in each of these places too. To chronic headaches and migraines, hear me. I am present in the pain that steals your day, and I am able to bring relief in ways both medical and beyond what medicine alone can reach. To the unpredictable flares of autoimmune illness, hear me. I am not confused by the unpredictability, even when it frustrates you completely. I am present in the good weeks and the hard ones alike. To the exhaustion of cancer treatment, hear me. I am present in every side effect, every change to your body, and I am able to carry you through the hardest parts of this fight. To the fear of monitoring a heart condition, hear me. Psalm 73:26 says, "My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever." Whatever your heart does, I remain your strength underneath it. To the vigilance diabetes requires, hear me. I am present in the discipline, giving you the steadiness to keep managing it faithfully, day after day. To fatigue tied to kidney or liver struggles, hear me. I am able to renew strength even in the deepest kind of tiredness. To breathing difficulty and chronic cough, hear me. I am present in every breath, the easy ones and the labored ones alike. To a self-conscious skin condition, hear me. I see past the surface completely, and my love for you does not fluctuate with your skin. To the loss of taste or smell, hear me. I understand that grief, quiet as it is, and I am able to bring new sources of pleasure into your life, even as this one has narrowed. To a tremor changing your handwriting, hear me. I still recognize every word you write, however it looks now, and I am not troubled by the change. To memory lapses from medication, hear me. I am able to give clarity and steadiness to your mind, and I am not frightened by the moments it falters. To the fear tied to osteoporosis, hear me. Psalm 121 promises, "He who watches over you will not let your foot slip." I am steadying every step, even in a body more fragile than it once was. To a hard joint replacement recovery, hear me. I am present in every difficult day of rehabilitation, and I am able to bring you fully through it. To dependency on a medical device, hear me. I am able to work through those devices too, using modern medicine as one of the very tools I provide for your care. To fear before a procedure, hear me. I am present in the operating room, in the recovery room, in every hour surrounding it. To waking up sore in new places, hear me. I am present in each new discomfort, even the ones that surprise you. To a compromised immune system, hear me. I am your shield, Psalm 91 promises, covering you even when your body's own defenses are weaker than they once were. To missing physical intimacy, hear me. I understand that particular loss, and I am able to bring closeness and comfort in forms your body can still receive. To grieving a physical skill tied to your identity, hear me. Your worth was never only in what your body could do. It has always been and remains in who you are to me. To feeling invisible in a body once admired, hear me. I see you completely, exactly as clearly as I ever have, regardless of how the world's attention has shifted. To nerve pain like sciatica or neuropathy, hear me. I understand pain that is hard even to put into words, and I am present in it exactly as fully as in pain that is easier to describe. To struggling with incontinence, hear me. There is no shame in this struggle. I do not see you differently because your body needs different care now. To embarrassment over dietary restrictions, hear me. I am present in every explanation you have to give, and I am not embarrassed by your needs. To missing the stamina to play with grandchildren, hear me. I am able to give you new ways to show love that do not depend only on physical stamina. To a once reliable body part, now a constant source of pain, hear me. I remember what that part once did easily, and I am not finished working toward its relief. To fear before anesthesia, hear me. I am present in that vulnerable surrender, holding you exactly as fully as if you were fully awake. To the vulnerability of hospital stays, hear me. I am present in every hospital room, honoring your dignity even in moments that feel stripped of it. To struggling to trust a new medical device in your body, hear me. I am able to give you peace with the very tools now keeping you well. To losing a hobby to tremor or vision, hear me. I am able to bring new sources of creativity and joy even into hands or eyes that have changed. To missing travel without medical concerns, hear me. I am present in every trip you still take, however much more planning it now requires. To conflicting doctor opinions, hear me. James 1:5 promises wisdom given generously to those who ask. I am able to give you discernment about which voice to trust. To weight gain from medication, hear me. Your worth has never been tied to your weight, and it is not tied to it now. To unexpected swelling, hear me. I understand that discomfort fully, even when others cannot see or understand it. To a body that heals more slowly now, hear me. I am present in every slower healing process, patient with the pace your body now requires. To a body that catches illness more easily, hear me. I am your defense, even when your body's own defenses feel weaker than before. To a body that struggles to regulate temperature, hear me. I am present in every uncomfortable extreme, providing comfort where your body cannot always regulate it alone. To losing a physical freedom like swimming or running, hear me. I am able to bring new forms of movement and joy, even within new limits. To fear of becoming a statistic, hear me. You are never only a percentage to me. You are known completely, by name, in full detail. To the exhaustion of researching your own condition, hear me. I am able to give you clarity and rest even in the midst of that necessary effort. To losing physical spontaneity, hear me. I am present in the planning too, and I am able to bring joy even into a life that now requires more preparation. To a spouse aging alongside you, hear me. I am present in both of you, providing strength for two changing bodies walking this road together. To guilt over medical costs affecting your family, hear me. Philippians 4:19 promises my God will meet all your needs. I have not stopped providing simply because the costs have grown heavier. To fear of hospital readmission, hear me. I am present in every hour of stability and every hour of relapse alike. To missing a single pain-free day, hear me. I remember what that felt like too, and I have not given up on restoring more of it to you. To scar tissue restricting movement, hear me. I am present in every limitation it creates, and I am able to bring you grace to move within it. To struggling to accept a wheelchair or scooter, hear me. That tool is wisdom, not surrender. I am present in the mobility it gives you, not embarrassed by the help it provides. To slower healing from cuts and bruises, hear me. I am present in every slower recovery, patient with your body's new pace. To missing an uninterrupted night's sleep, hear me. I am present in your nights, even the ones interrupted again and again by discomfort. To brain fog from illness or medication, hear me. I am able to give clarity in the fog and patience with yourself on the days it is thickest. To fear tied to a long-term prognosis, hear me. I hold your future completely, and I am not limited by any prognosis a chart can offer. To struggling to feel attractive in a changed body, hear me. My love for you has never once depended on your appearance, and it never will. To relying on others to remember your medical needs, hear me. I am present in every reminder, every caretaker, every system helping to keep you safe. To a body that no longer regulates temperature well, hear me. I am present in every uncomfortable extreme, providing what comfort I am able to give. To retiring earlier than planned because of health, hear me. I am not finished writing purpose into this new season, even one you did not choose for yourself. To missing the stamina for long gatherings, hear me. I am present in the shorter visits too, and I do not measure your love by the length of your stamina. To medical anxiety before every new symptom, hear me. I am present in that anxious moment, and I am able to give you peace even before you have an answer. To fear this diagnosis will shorten your years, hear me. Psalm 31:15 says, "Your times are in my hands. I hold the number of your days, not the diagnosis." To missing being the one who never got sick, hear me. That version of you is not lost to me. I hold every version of you there has ever been. To hardware from a joint replacement, hear me. I am present in that permanent presence inside your body, and I am grateful with you for the mobility it provides. To fearing relapse after small improvements, hear me. Celebrate the improvement fully. I am present in the joy of it, and I am present too if a harder day follows. My child, there is still more I see, because your body has been carrying more than even this list has named so far. I see the hair that is thinned or fallen out from treatment or age, and the self-consciousness that follows every time you catch your reflection. I see the mountain of medical paperwork and insurance forms that exhaust you almost as much as the condition itself. I see the quiet, persistent fear underneath everything else. The fear that this simply will never get better. I see the dizziness or vertigo that makes ordinary movement feel unpredictable and unsafe. I see the vulnerability of relying on a feeding tube, a catheter, or another invasive device just to keep your body functioning. I see the ache that follows a long car ride or a flight, your body punishing you for hours simply for having traveled. I see the grief of losing independence in dressing or bathing, tasks that once required no thought at all. I see the particular vulnerability of needing help in the bathroom, one of the most private losses of independence there is. I see how much you miss being able to carry your own groceries, your own bags, without needing to ask for help. I see the particular grief of no longer being able to kneel to pray the way you once did, and the ache of missing even that physical posture of worship. I see how much you miss the stamina for gardening or yard work that once brought you such simple joy. I see the frustration of a wound that heals slowly, watching a small injury take far longer to close than it ever used to. I see the excessive thirst or dry mouth that comes from certain medications, a small discomfort that follows you through every hour. I see the dental issues tied to age or medication, one more part of your body requiring more care than it used to. I see how much you miss being able to hug tightly, limited now by pain in your chest, your back, or your arms. I see the vulnerability of falling asleep in public from fatigue or medication, and the embarrassment that follows. I see a body that bruises or scars more visibly now, feeling almost like evidence of decline on display for anyone to see. I see the particular grief of failing a driver's test or losing a license because of a physical limitation. I see how much you miss the joy of dancing freely at a family wedding, the way your body once moved without a second thought. I see the frustration of real improvement in your health going unnoticed or undoubted by people who only see the bad days. I see how much rest and how many naps your body now requires, and the feeling that time itself is being quietly stolen from you. I see the ache of simply standing in line at the pharmacy, waiting once again for the medication that keeps you going. I see how much you miss the stamina to travel and see family who live far away. I see the embarrassment of a fall witnessed by others in public, however minor it turned out to be. I see the struggle of adjusting to hearing aids, the cost, the stigma, the strange sensation of sound arriving differently now. I see the grief of no longer driving long distances alone, a freedom quietly handed over to caution. I see how much you miss a long, easy walk on a beach or a trail without needing to plan for pain along the way. I see the frustration of an insurance company denying a treatment you and your doctor both believe you need. I see the anxious spiral that a minor new symptom can trigger, wondering immediately if it means something worse. I see how much you miss a specific physical activity you once shared with your spouse. Dancing, walking, simply moving through the world together with ease. I see how much you miss standing through an entire church service, singing loudly, without needing to sit partway through. I see the vulnerability of a body that reacts unpredictably to weather changes, aching before a storm the way an old injury sometimes does. I see the diagnosis you have kept quiet from certain family members, not wanting to worry them with the full truth. I see the grief of a specific physical talent changed by illness, a singing voice altered, a hand that no longer plays an instrument the way it used to. I see how much you miss the stamina to babysit grandchildren overnight the way you once easily could. I see the frustration of a treatment plan that is not working as well as you and your doctor had hoped. I see the fatigue that shortens your patience with the people you love most, and the guilt that follows every time it shows. I see the grief of a body part amputated or significantly altered by illness or surgery. I see the strange adjustment of no longer being the first one physically able to help in an emergency, needing help instead. I see the vulnerability of trusting a caregiver with the most intimate parts of your physical care. I see the particular grief of losing a driver's license entirely because of a health condition. I see chronic pain dictating which sleep positions are even possible for you anymore. I see how much you miss the physical freedom of worship, raising your hands, kneeling, moving your body freely in praise. I see the frustration of being told your very real symptoms are all in your head by a dismissive doctor. I see the exhaustion of trying to understand medical jargon that no one has taken the time to explain clearly. I see the particular grief of a body that used to model strength and health for your grandchildren, now needing them to witness you struggle instead. Hear me now in each of these final places too, my child. To thinning or falling hair, hear me. I see you completely, and your worth has never once been tied to your appearance. To the mountain of medical paperwork, hear me. I am present in every form, every appeal, every hour spent on hold, and I am able to give you patience for the parts that exhaust you most. To the fear that this will simply never get better, hear me. I am the God of change. I do not ask you to assume the future will look exactly like today. To dizziness and vertigo, hear me. I am able to steady you even when your own sense of balance cannot be fully trusted. To dependency on a feeding tube, a catheter, or another device, hear me. These tools are not shameful. They are simply how your body is being kept alive and cared for right now, and I am present in every one of them. To the ache after travel, hear me. I am present in the recovery afterward, patient with however long your body needs to settle again. To losing independence in dressing or bathing, hear me. Receiving help with even the most basic tasks does not diminish your dignity in my eyes. To needing help in the bathroom, hear me. I do not see that need as shameful. I see it as one more place where care is allowed to flow toward you now. To missing carrying your own groceries, hear me. I am able to provide help through other hands without that help meaning anything less about your capability or your worth. To no longer being able to kneel to pray, hear me. Posture was never the point. I hear a prayer prayed from a chair or a bed exactly as fully as one prayed on bent knees. To missing gardening or yard work, hear me. I am able to bring new, smaller joys, even if the larger physical work is no longer possible the way it once was. To slow healing wounds, hear me. I am present in every day of that slow healing, and I have not stopped working toward its completion. To excessive thirst or dry mouth from medication, hear me. I see even this small daily discomfort, and none of it is too small for my attention. To dental issues tied to age or medication, hear me. I am present in this part of your body's care too, not separate from the rest of your healing. To missing tight hugs, hear me. I am able to provide comfort and closeness in forms your body can still receive, even if a hug now must be gentler than it once was. To falling asleep in public from fatigue, hear me. There is no shame in a body that needs what it needs. I am not embarrassed by you. To visible bruising and scarring, hear me. Every mark tells a story of a body still fighting, still here, still yours. To losing a driver's test or license due to limitation, hear me. Your worth was never in your ability to drive. I am able to provide new ways for you to get where you need to go. To missing dancing freely at a wedding, hear me. I am able to bring you joy in that room, even from a seated chair, watching the ones you love celebrate. To improvement going unnoticed by others, hear me. I notice every small improvement, even the ones no one else has the eyes to see yet. To needing so much rest and so many naps, hear me. That rest is not wasted time. It is exactly what your body requires right now, and I am present in it. To standing in line at the pharmacy, hear me. I am present in that ordinary wait, exactly as fully as I am present in more dramatic moments of your care. To missing the stamina to travel to see family, hear me. I am able to bring connection through other means, even when travel itself has grown harder. To the embarrassment of a public fall, hear me. I am not embarrassed by you, and I am present in that hard moment exactly as fully as in your most composed ones. To struggling to adjust to hearing aids, hear me. I am patient with the adjustment, and I am able to give you peace with a new way of hearing the world. To no longer driving long distances alone, hear me. That caution is wisdom, not failure, and I am present in every ride, wherever you sit in the car now. To missing an easy walk on a beach or trail, hear me. I am able to bring you moments of that same peace, even in a shorter walk, a slower pace, a softer version of the same joy. To insurance denying a needed treatment, hear me. I am present in that fight too, and I am able to open doors that currently look closed. To anxiety over every new symptom, hear me. I am able to give you peace even before you have an answer, steadying the spiral before it takes over your whole day. To missing shared physical activity with your spouse, hear me. I am able to help you find new, gentler ways to move through the world together. To missing standing through an entire service, hear me. I hear your worship exactly as fully whether you are standing, sitting, or lying down. To a body reacting to weather changes, hear me. I am present in the ache before every storm, exactly as fully as in the relief that follows it. To keeping a diagnosis quiet from family, hear me. I am able to give you wisdom about when and how to share it in your own timing. To a physical talent changed by illness, hear me. I am able to bring new forms of expression, even through hands or a voice that has changed. To missing the stamina to babysit overnight, hear me. I am able to give you meaningful time with grandchildren in forms your body can still fully enjoy. To a treatment plan not working as hoped, hear me. I am not finished working even when one approach has not yet produced the results you prayed for. To fatigue shortening your patience, hear me. I am able to give you grace for yourself in those moments, and I am able to restore what tiredness has worn thin. To an amputated or altered body part, hear me. I love the whole of you, exactly as your body is today, without a single part missing from my affection. To no longer being first to help in an emergency, hear me. That shift does not diminish your value. I am able to use you in new ways, even from a different position than before. To trusting a caregiver with intimate care, hear me. I am present in that vulnerability, guarding your dignity even in the most exposed moments. To losing a license entirely, hear me. I am able to provide new means of independence, even without this one specific freedom. To pain dictating your sleep positions, hear me. I am present in every uncomfortable night, however you are forced to lie. To missing physical freedom in worship, hear me. I receive your praise exactly as fully from stillness as I would from movement. To being dismissed as all in your head, hear me. I take your body seriously, completely, even when others have failed to. To exhausting, confusing medical jargon, hear me. I am able to give you or someone who loves you the clarity needed to understand what is happening in your own body. To no longer modeling perfect health for your grandchildren, hear me. Let them witness your faith instead, your patience, your trust in me even in hard seasons. That is a stronger lesson than perfect health could ever have taught them. My child, let me name just a few more because your body has carried so much that even you may not have counted it all. I see the night sweats that soak through your sleep, whether from medication or from a body going through its own changes. I see the loss of bladder confidence while traveling, planning entire trips around access to a bathroom. I see how much you miss being able to enjoy intimacy with your spouse without pain interrupting it. I see the vulnerability of a body now monitored constantly by wearable devices tracking numbers you never used to have to think about. I see the particular fear that comes with cognitive testing, wondering what a memory screening might reveal. I see the stiff neck that follows a night spent finding any position that eases the pain enough to sleep. I see how much you miss the stamina to stand at the stove and cook an entire meal the way you once easily could. I see the anxiety that follows forgetting a dose of medication, wondering what that lapse might mean for your body. I see the excessive bruising that comes with blood thinners, marks appearing from the smallest, most ordinary bumps. I see the grief of skin that no longer heals from sun exposure the way it once did. I see how much you miss being able to lift your own suitcase into an overhead bin without help. I see the vulnerability of a body recovering poorly from anesthesia, taking longer than expected to feel like yourself again. I see the cold hands and feet that come with poor circulation, a chill that never quite fully leaves. I see the arthritis that flares specifically in cold weather, turning winter into its own season of dread. I see how much you miss playing a sport, even just recreationally, the way you once did without a second thought. I see the frustration of a specialist appointment scheduled months away while you are suffering right now. I see the vulnerability of a fall risk assessment in your own home, strangers evaluating how safe your own house is for you. I see the grief of grab bars being installed in your own bathroom, a quiet, permanent marker of change. I see how much you miss being able to pick up a beloved pet without pain in your back or your arms. I see the vulnerability of a body that requires a strict diet, renal or diabetic, narrowing what you are able to enjoy at every meal. I see the itching that comes with certain skin or liver conditions, a discomfort that is hard to escape even for a moment. I see the compressed nerve limiting the use of your arm or your hand, a frustration in even the simplest daily tasks. I see how much you miss tying your own shoes without difficulty or without needing to ask for help. I see the frustration of a second medical opinion contradicting the first, leaving you unsure which direction to trust. I see the vulnerability of wearing a medical alert device, a visible marker that quietly announces you are now considered at risk. Hear me now, in each of these places too, my child. To night sweats soaking through your sleep, hear me. I am present in every disrupted night, and I am able to bring you rest even in a body that struggles to regulate itself. To losing bladder confidence while traveling, hear me. I am present in every plan you make around it, and I am not embarrassed by the planning it requires. To missing pain-free intimacy, hear me. I understand that particular grief fully, and I am able to bring closeness in whatever form your body can currently receive. To constant monitoring by wearable devices, hear me. I am present in every number those devices track, and I am not reducing you to a statistic the way it can sometimes feel. To fear surrounding cognitive testing, hear me. I know your mind completely, and I am not frightened by whatever a test may reveal. I am present in your memory, sharp or fading, exactly the same. To a stiff neck from a hard night, hear me. I am present in every uncomfortable position you had to find just to rest it all. To missing the stamina to cook a full meal, hear me. I am able to provide help or simpler ways to still nourish yourself and the people you love. To the anxiety of a missed medication dose, hear me. I am able to give you and those who help you systems that ease that fear, and I am present even in an honest human mistake. To bruising from blood thinners, hear me. I see every mark, and none of them change how completely I love the body they appear on. To skin that no longer heals from the sun, hear me. I am present in every change your skin has gone through, and I am not troubled by any of it. To missing the strength to lift your own suitcase, hear me. I am able to provide help through other hands so that travel remains possible for you. To poor recovery from anesthesia, hear me. I am present in every slow return to yourself, patient with however long it takes. To cold hands and feet, hear me. I am present in that discomfort too, small as it may seem, and I am able to bring you warmth in ways beyond only the physical. To arthritis flaring in cold weather, hear me. I am the God of every season, including the ones that ache the most in your joints. To missing recreational sport, hear me. I am able to bring new forms of movement and enjoyment, even gentler ones, into your life. To a specialist appointment scheduled far away, hear me. I am present in the waiting, not only in the appointment itself, and I am able to bring relief even before that date arrives. To a fall risk assessment in your own home, hear me. I am present in that evaluation too, and I see wisdom in it, not failure. To grab bars installed in your bathroom, hear me. That tool keeps you safe. I do not see it as a marker of decline, but as evidence of care for your continued independence. To missing lifting a beloved pet, hear me. I am able to give you new ways to show love to that companion, even within your body's current limits. To a strict, narrowing diet, hear me. I am present at every meal, and I am able to help you find real enjoyment even within the limits your body now requires. To itching from a skin or liver condition, hear me. I understand a discomfort that is hard to escape, and I am present in every uncomfortable hour of it. To a compressed nerve limiting your hand, hear me. I am able to bring relief or new adaptation, whichever this season requires. To missing tying your own shoes, hear me. Receiving help with even the smallest task does not diminish you. I am present in every small adjustment your body now requires. To a second opinion contradicting the first, hear me. James 1:5 promises wisdom given generously to those who ask. I am able to give you discernment about which path is truly right for you. To wearing a medical alert device, hear me. That device is wisdom, not a label of fragility. I am present in the safety it provides, grateful alongside you for the protection it offers. If any of these words are already easing something tight in your chest this morning, Take a moment to subscribe if you have not already, and share this with someone you know who is quietly carrying a body that has not yet been healed the way they hoped. Let me walk you through a psalm now, slowly, the way you might sit with someone you love in the early morning light. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me, bless his holy name. Let your whole self, aching parts included, bless me this morning. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits. I do not want you to forget, even on the hardest mornings, everything I have already carried you through. Who forgives all your iniquity, who heals all your diseases. All of them, not only the easy ones, not only the ones that resolve quickly, all of them, including this one, in my time and my way. Who redeems your life from the pit, who crowns you with love and compassion. Whatever pit this condition has felt like some mornings, I am the one redeeming you out of it. Who satisfies your desires with good things, so that your youth is renewed like the eagles. Renewal is still possible for you, even now, even in a body that feels far from young. The Lord is compassionate and gracious, slow to anger, abounding in love. I am not frustrated with you for still needing this healing. I am patient with you, completely, for as long as this takes. He does not treat us as our sins deserve, or repay us according to our iniquities. This condition is not punishment. It is not payment for something you did wrong. It is simply part of a body living in a broken world, waiting for full restoration. For as high as the heavens are above the earth, so great is his love for those who fear him. My love for you is not reduced by a single ounce because your body has not yet fully healed. As a father has compassion on his children, so the Lord has compassion on those who fear him. I have compassion on you this morning, in the specific ache you are carrying, exactly as it is. For he knows how we are formed. He remembers that we are dust. I am not surprised by the fragility of your body. I formed it myself, and I am not disappointed in it. Isaiah 53:5 says, "By his wounds we are healed." That healing was purchased fully, completely, once and for all. However it unfolds in your life, in your timing, it was never in question whether healing was made available to you. Jeremiah 30:17 says, "I will restore you to health and heal your wounds, declares the Lord." That declaration still stands this morning over your body exactly as it did the day it was written. 3 John 1:2 says, "I pray that you may enjoy good health, and that all may go well with you, even as your soul is getting along well." That is still my prayer over you, this very morning. Matthew 9 tells of a woman who had suffered for 12 years, who simply reached out to touch the edge of my cloak, and was healed in that instant. She did not need a full understanding of how it would happen. She only needed enough faith to reach. Whatever you can still reach out with this morning, even the smallest measure of hope, is enough for me to work with. Let us talk now about the deeper doubts underneath your body's suffering. There is a doubt that if you truly had enough faith, this healing would already have come. Hear me clearly. Faith is not the absence of unanswered prayer. It is continuing to bring the prayer back the way you have again this morning. There is a doubt that your continued pain means I am punishing you for something. Hear me. John 9 tells of a man born blind, and when asked whose sin caused it, I said it was neither his sin nor his parents', but an opportunity for my work to be displayed. Your suffering is not a punishment. It is a place I am still actively present in. There is a doubt that you are too old now for real healing to still be possible. Hear me clearly. Age has never been a barrier to my power. Sarah conceived in her old age. Age is a detail I have never once been limited by. There is a doubt that other people's visible healing testimonies mean I love them more than I love you. Hear me. My love for you has never been measured by comparison to anyone else's story. Your story, however it unfolds, is held with the exact same love as theirs. There is a doubt that your body is now simply a source of decline with nothing left to hope for. Hear me. I am not finished writing chapters of restoration into your life, whatever form they eventually take. There is a doubt that praying about the same physical need again and again is somehow annoying to me. Hear me clearly. I have never once grown tired of your voice, your requests, or your need. Bring it again as many times as you need to. There is a doubt that your suffering somehow disqualifies you from being used by me for anything meaningful. Hear me. 2 Corinthians 12:9 promises, "My grace is sufficient. My power is made perfect in weakness." Your weakness has never disqualified you. It has often been exactly where my strength shows up most clearly. Let us pray together now, my child. Lord, I bring you my body this morning, every ache, every diagnosis, every quiet doubt about whether healing is still coming. Thank you for being the God who heals, yesterday, today, and forever. I release my frustration and my fear into your hands. Strengthen what is weak in me, renew what is worn, and give me grace to carry today in this body exactly as it is, trusting that you are not finished with me yet. In your name, amen. Now, my child, before you step fully into this day, let us release some of what your body has been holding, one part at a time. Let your shoulders soften, releasing tension they have carried since before you were even fully awake. Let your jaw loosen wherever it has been clenched against the ache. Let your chest expand, breathing in slowly, and as you breathe out, let a small portion of today's dread leave with it. Let your hands open, resting however much strength remains in them today. Let your legs and feet settle, steady as they are able to be this morning, supported by more than just their own strength. Let your mind grow quiet, not ignoring the pain, simply not letting it be the only voice you hear this morning. I'm not asking you to pretend you feel better than you do. I am asking you to let me walk into today's pain with you instead of you carrying it alone. I go before you into every task this body will face today. I go before you into every hard movement, every careful step, every moment your body reminds you of its limits. I go before you into the doctor's appointment on your calendar, if there is one today. I go before you into the medication schedule, the small daily disciplines your body now requires. I am already there in each one before you even arrive. Receive this blessing now over your body, the way I have blessed my children since the very beginning. I bless you and I keep you. I make my face shine upon you, and I am gracious to you. I turn my face toward you, and I give you peace in your joints, in your energy, in your breath, in every part of you that aches this morning. Peace over the diagnosis that has not resolved. Peace over the pain that flares without warning. Peace over the fatigue that sleep alone cannot fix. Peace over the fear that healing may not still be possible. Peace over the grief for the body you used to have. Peace, my child. Real peace, beginning this morning and available again tomorrow morning for as long as this healing takes. You are more than your diagnosis. You are more than today's pain level. You are more than the limitations this body currently carries. I am not finished with you. I am not finished with this body. I am the God who heals, and I have not retired that name. Go into this day now, lighter than you came into this video, even if your body still aches exactly as it did before. Carry a little more hope than you carried yesterday. Carry the knowledge that I am present in every hard movement today asks of you. I am with you at breakfast, in the pills you take, in the careful first steps of the morning. I am with you in the doctor's office, if that is where today leads you. I am with you in the quiet afternoon rest your body will need. I am with you tonight when this day is done, whatever today's body required of you. I love you, my child, more than the pain has ever managed to convince you otherwise. Now go and carry that love into every hour of today. Before you go, let me remind you once more, simply, of a few things worth carrying with you. You do not have to solve this healing today. Some healing takes longer than a single morning, and I am patient with every day this takes. You do not have to feel strong to keep going. Some of the strongest days are the ones lived through in weakness, leaning entirely on me. You do not have to have all the answers about what is happening in your body before you are allowed to have peace this morning. Peace does not wait for a diagnosis. It is available now in the middle of everything still unresolved. You do not have to pretend today will be pain-free. You only have to bring today's pain to me the moment it rises, instead of carrying it alone for hours before you remember I am here. I am with you in every hour of today, in this body, exactly as it is. I am not leaving. I have never once left. I love you. Now go, my child. You are ready. I am with you.